Let's now take a look at how to create an email template. Email templates in Salesforce are a very nice thing because I can either make them public or private. If I want to create an email template, for instance, that I send out to everybody that I meet at the very, very beginning, I can send out an introductory email. I can make it private so that I'm the only one that sees it, or I can make it public so that everybody can see and use it. What we want to do is be able to start for the email templates at the place where we want to use it. So in this case, I'll start with accounts because an account is where I want to use and create this template. We can create templates for all of our possible top lines up here. I can make a template for accounts. I can make a template for contacts, for opportunities, and for projects, anywhere that it makes sense. I make most of mine at the account level because that's typically where I want to see all of the things that I've sent and done with the prospect at this time. It is as simple as going over to the email, selecting the email, and then deciding what do I really want to do. So let's say I want to have a person that literally is going to be someone that I want to send an email to. I can pick to merge a field. So these are merged fields. So this is everything, and the reason why you want to use the fact that in this case we're at an account. I can use the recipient in this case in the account. I can go to a sender, which would be somebody like me, an organization that's in there. But in this case, let's say I want to start this with the contact's first name. So in this case, whoever is the first name of this particular account that's primary, I want to insert that. Notice that the email then has a email first name. I can then put a comma and come down here and put a bunch of stuff, whatever it is that I want to say. And then at the end say, thank you for your interest in Full Tilt Wraps. And then come down here, I can insert, for instance, which I have to do here. I have to insert it. So I'll go find an image that I want to use, and I'll see if I can find our the logo. There it is. So I'll insert the logo here, our Full Tilt Wraps logo, and then maybe I want to finish it off with my name, my full name. So what I do is go back down to the brackets that says insert a merged field. I go to sender. And in this case, in the sender, I want the sender's full name. So I want my full name to show up in this particular case. So there's sender's full name. Thank you, John Fitzpatrick. If I don't like it there because I want it above there, I can just take it out and put it right. How about right there? So I can move around and do anything I need to make this it. This is related to Doe Brother Engineering, which is the account that I'm currently at. I can then come over here and say I want to save this. So in this case, I want to save a new template. So I've written what I want out of it. I can add the byline at the end. But then I say save a template. Oh, and it's telling me there, and it would. What do you want to call this? So this is my introduction. So this is an introduction to me. So now I go back and say, I want to save this template. And it says, okay, you've done that now. You've got everything right. What do you want to call it? Well, I want to call it JRF Introduction. And I could actually, instead of saying JRF, just say Introduction, if that's what I want to do, because I can either make it private or public. So now if I say this is an introduction, personal introduction, or whatever it is that I want to make, blah, blah, blah. I come down here and save it. And when I save it, in this case, it would be private, which would be only me. If I want to make it public for everybody to see on their accounts, I can do that. I won't save this because it's a test. But once I save that template, it's saved down there. If I saved it public, then anybody could see it. Then when somebody comes here, they can pick from that list, in this case, insert a template, say all templates, not just mine. Let's take a look at all templates. And let's say that was the one. Introduction was the one I wanted to use. So now when I want to do that, it's going to come and say, hey, you were already typing something in. Are you sure you want to overwrite that? You say yes. Here then comes in the email. I can literally come in here and then say, this is going to go to John Doe because this is Doe Brother Engineering or Doe Brother John Doe at Doe Brothers Furniture. So I address this to John Doe. It will bring John Doe's first name in there and say, John, thank you for your blah, blah, blah. John Fitzpatrick with my sender's name, and I've got it in there now twice. So I'm going to pull that out, sender's name there, but it's also down here. I can have it down here as well, which is my block for this. Notice then that all I have to do is it's already addressed, it's associated with. When I say send that email has now been sent. And you'll notice that it will also be logged. I'm out getting an email that was sent. So if I went to my Outlook, I would actually see that email was sent to me. Here it is. So here's that email that was sent. Thank you for, it's got John. I can go in here and say download the pictures if I want to. There comes the full tilt. So there's the email that I just sent. And it's also then logged. Introduction to Full Tilt Wraps is down here in the past activities. It shows that it's unopened because I have not opened it. When it gets opened, I will actually see that it was opened, and like this one was, it was opened on September 5th. So you can actually, as a Salesforce person, actually see all of the activities that were happened before, and those that are upcoming, next steps. That's a way that we can use templates to make our job easier and quicker for responding to customers or prospects.